What's the crack, lads? Let's take a look at what's coming Monday. We'll keep it short and sweet. We've got Blitz curler Alexandre Del Piero. We've got phenomenal finishing Inzaghi, who's got a brand new booster. And of course, we have got a Nakata as well. It's a fairly solid pack, right? We know that these are coming because also the database has been updated with these players. Italian League selection attackers on the 20th of January, which is Monday. And obviously Morata is going to be good. But I don't think that any of these are really going to be kind of worth spinning for. It's all going to be about the big boys. You know, that is kind of where we're at with the game at the moment now, is any of these can change the dial, right? So we don't have confirmed levels on them yet. But we do know kind of what the cards will look like. So this is kind of like a 32 level Inzaghi. He doesn't have a booster in the database here because he's got a brand new booster, which is going to be called Off the Ball or Off the Shoulder. I think it's going to be Off the Ball, right? But that booster looks to be as if it's going to be a case of he's going to be getting different attributes to his attacking awareness. And we've seen this with the new manager as well, which they just dropped, which is Ruben Amorim. He gives an actual booster to the attacking awareness. So it looks like Inzaghi's going to be getting that booster style as well, where a lot of the cards in the game at the moment aren't getting that off the rip, that booster with the attacking awareness, right? So that's going to be something to keep an eye on. But we do have this Inzaghi. He looks pretty decent. We've just given him a quick little build here. If we were to give him with Stojkovic or any of these cards, right? You're going to have 90 finishing at least. His dribbling is not going to be too bad. It's not going to be great either. I mean, you're looking at probably like 80 plus a type possession. His balance is quite high for a player like this. I've never really used Inzaghi, but this card looks pretty decent. Good finishing, good physical contact if you want to train that up a little bit as well. There's a lot into dexterity here. Obviously, we won't need to go this aggressive with the dexterity, and that will obviously, you know, make it that we'll be able to pop in a few more into this or even get his jump a little bit higher as well. But it's not really going to be that good of a card, I don't think, unless he's got 35 levels. If he's 35 levels, then we can talk about it, right? We also have Nakata. Now, I remember way back when eFootball first launched with eFootball 22, Nakata was one of the first players I had, and he was a beast in midfield. But since then, they've just brought out more and more higher powered cards. He's going to have the ball carrying booster, so it's not a new booster for him. And we've just given him a little build here. Again, if you want to use with Deschamps or somebody like that, fairly decent build. I mean, you know what you're going to be getting. Very, very good dribbling. You're going to have all of those past 90 with 95 type possession. You're also going to have 90 balance. You know, his finishing is not too bad either. His passing is not too bad either. You know, you don't need more than 90 pass the way the game is at the moment. But his finishing is going to be pretty decent as well. One thing I like about him is the fact that you'll be able to get 80 physical contact with him with 90 acceleration, 90 balance, 90 low pass, 90 type possession, 90 ball control. And that is a very unique for a card that's going to be a whole player. So I reckon he's going to be very underrated and quite a beast. And then last but not least, we have Alexandre Del Piero. He's going to have the ball carrying booster as well. And we're just going to give a quick look at him here without the booster or with the booster, right? With the booster, and we're just throwing a few stats in here with the Champs, okay? 90 finishing. Now, I've asked, and people have been asking me, is 90 finishing a must? With the way the game is at the moment, I would say that if you've got a lot of player skills, or depending on how you actually create chances, you don't need 90 finishing. I only always like to have it because I like to interchange my squad and change out players as I see fit, right? But the rest of his card is looking pretty tasty, right? We're going to have the speed at 90, acceleration, we'll be able to get that up as well. It just depends on how you want to train him up. I mean, this is a fairly decent card, lads. Even with his physical contact, I would just completely nullify that. Obviously, with the recommended build here, they're going to go for that. But I think the best build for him is going to be to try and get his kicking power up to 90. And you can do that with a second booster. So this card, if he launches with these 32 levels, which I think he will, Del Piero is going to have offensive awareness, ball control, dribbling, tight possession, finishing, curl, speed, acceleration, kicking power, and balance. All over 90. And you're talking about huge, like dribbling, ball control, and type possession are all over 95. Balance and acceleration, ridiculous. Curl, ridiculous. It's going to be a very, very tasty card. And you throw in a couple of his blitz curler there that you're going to have is going to be very, very tasty as well. You're going to have his high weak foot accuracy. Would have been better if it was very high, but this is going to be a very good pack as player, I think, for him as well. So other than that, lads, right, I don't think that we're going to get you know, until next Thursday, another probably pack like this, a Showtime pack. Maybe we'll get it on Monday as well, because they have just launched this Manchester United pack, and then they'll probably bring more Showtimes as well. But we do have, as well as that ongoing, we do have the Manchester United event. This event is still ongoing, and that's going to be going on for 10 days. So you'll have 3 ways of playing this, or 3 events in this to play, and this is what it is. You have to play the first one against the AI, Obviously, that will be to our ranking mode then, and that is going on till the 24th. It's starting on the 24th, so keep an eye on that as well. It's going to be in about 8 days' time. So that is it, lads. We will talk to you guys again. That is what's coming. I hope it helped you out. I hope you're looking forward to it. If you're not, yeah, it's kind of a difficult one because they're very similar player. 2 whole players and 1 centre forward. Not probably going to change the meta too much, but I know a lot of people will like Del Piero, and this is definitely one of the better cards they've released of him. But let me know in the comments below. We're just keeping you guys up to date, whether you spin or not. Let me know in the comments below. I'll talk to you later. Peace.